Hi everybody, it's me, Bob Anderson of Bob Anderson Art, continuing on with my still life that I've been working on for a while. So yesterday I was working on some leaves. I put some of the detail on the leaves up here at the front for you, and then I started blocking in some of these other blossoms in the background, and now I'm going to work on putting some detail in this big huge blossom right here. Okay, so notice that in here, in these folds, deep in the folds of the blossoms, there are a deep red, deep pink kind of color in there. So that's what we're gonna fill in. We're gonna start putting those details in right now. So if you see right here, it kind of comes down like this. This deep red in the fold, deep in the fold of the petals. Right, that. This comes down like this, and then wraps around. We have this one right here, kind of coming down like this. And then we have this part here, kind of comes down and gets very deep in the deep red color right here, coming down like that. Then we have a much lighter, well, still darker than the outline of the background of the flower, but right in here it lightens up on the outside of this petal, and then we have it continuing into here, into this area, and down a little bit. We have this area right in here. Now we're gonna come, so we're up in here. And then this area right in here. Excuse me. Okay, now, excuse me. I have right over here this little deep crevice right in here. Then this piece comes, this darker, darker pink section comes right down in here. And then this is darker right around in here, right down in there, oops. And then there's a deeper red right up at the top of this. And I can adjust all this when I continue putting the detail in if I'm a little off here and there. Mix a little white in with that to lighten up this area of that, right next to that deep crevice. This has this little fold down in here, and then all of this has this kind of deeper pink running into the darker areas. This coming out here, and then there's a little piece, a little depth right in there. And then we have lighter pinks around the edges. Actually, that's a little whiter. It should be a little whiter. Yeah, let me just clean this brush off here. Right next to this is a white spot, very almost white, very light pink right in here. And then we have this right in here, coming up and rippling. Got a little bit of a ruffled edge there, right up in here. And then we have, right here, we have a real bright, kind of very light pink, almost white. Coming down here. And then we have this piece out of there. This comes down a little lower there. I need more white. Hold on just a second. Here it is. Okay. I'm gonna grab another brush here. Ooh. So let's go over to this side here. We can see that this is very bright, almost white right here, coming off of this blossom, which is right here. And then we have this edge running right down here. Should be a little lighter than that, a little more whitish. And this little edge, this blossom folding around here, it's a little whiter than I originally painted it. And And then we have this edge of the fold of the blossom coming down like this, right next to this deep red crevice, coming in and folding in a little bit right there. Comes down a little bit right there, goes up, and folds like that. Kind of runs along the top here. And this one comes up and kind of folds in to meet it. The folds of the blossom back here are a little deeper. Need a little deeper red in there. Oops. Oops, too deep. Coming down like this, nice and soft. And kind of tucking into that deep blossom right there. And this is soft right here, a softer kind of pink rolling around here and connecting down into this little area right there. Oops. And I'm going to add, what I'm going to do is add the whiter edge. I got too many brushes on my water here. Okay, there we go. And this white edge, this where the soft, very light pink, to me it looks white in comparison to these other colors, but it actually is a very light pink. Comes down and tucks into that. And there's little ruffles on this, the edge of this flower. Okay, and then we come back up over here and we can put this big white fold of that petal coming in like that. And then another little white ridge comes around here. So we're kind of working up all of these, the petals, the ruffledness of this, and the deep colors tucked inside all the petals that are kind of folding out. Okay, where were we? We're over here. Okay. A little deeper pink there, right up in here underneath this edge. we're slowly but surely defining all of these petals. And then so this softens gradually down here and kind of blends into a whiter area. This has actually got a tinge of yellow in it, right in here. See, this part right here has a little yellow kind of buried in there. And I'm just painting it as I see it. Just kind of blending it softly up into the deeper pinks. And I'm going to continue working on this, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye-bye.